Okay, looks like we are looking good. This time I'm going to confirm I'm actually live as well. So usually when I start these streams, besides saying greetings and stuff, I'll check the picture, I'll check the audio, and then I'll check... I mean, that's pretty much it. What I didn't check is whether it's live or not. I thought I did, but I didn't. And it's very easy to check because you can just look in the diagnostics box, and if it's green, it's live. Hey, Legshot, welcome, welcome. So, you said that last time. I thought you had joined. Of course you didn't. So this time, you should see no picture yet, but you should hear my voice. And I'm pretty sure you are hearing my voice this time because I'm being very careful about that. All right, I think we'll just get started. So, I don't know if you read anything, but just in case you didn't, and just in case you're listening right now, I'll let you know the first 30 minutes or so, we're going to be watching somebody else play because I played it and then I saved over it, so I don't have anything to play from. So for about 30 minutes, I've already kind of quickly reviewed this. It's a pretty well streamlined, very neutral stream with no commentary. So we'll do that. So basically, this is what I did, even though I can't show it to you. So just to kind of talk about it, in the previous episode, and for you at least, you know, maybe there's somebody else watching, so I'm going to explain it anyway, but for you at least, it should be pretty easy to know if I just tell you that I got the mermaid harp when I got Martina back in my party, Martina aka Jade. And then with the mermaid harp, you can go underwater. So then I went to the North Ocean to try to get to Kuremoran because it was blocked off by the gold, right? But there's like a block off on the sea, so you have to go through the mermaid harp direction. And right before that, I encountered one of the 6 kings of Urunoga's army, the big fish guy, essentially monster fish. And so I was able to defeat him after the hero revealed his, hero's power to get rid of his barrier, basically. So then we were able to fight him, we were able to beat him. That should be in the previous stream. That actually is covered. And then we went to Kuremoran, and we just basically barely got here. This city we're in right now, the snowy country. And that's where we stopped last time. And the previous stream, I played the stream thinking I was streaming, thinking I was recording, and it wasn't doing any of that. So I saved over it. I played about 2 hours, and then I saved over it because you know how I save in staggered amounts. So I do the first slot, then the second slot, then the third slot, and then I repeat that. So I have 2 saves ago that is only about 30 minutes past where I lost the footage, where I last played until. So we'll just be watching this. We came to Kuremoran. Something's wrong. It turns out that people are getting this gold disease where they turn into gold. And so we don't know what's happening. We're coming back to Sharu, who is the king, the female king of this country. And that's where we are. So I'll try to comment, but it's probably going to be a little bit harder if I'm not actually playing. But hopefully you could at least see this. While I'm doing that, let me confirm that the picture is at least coming through. Yep, it is. Hey, Lindo. Welcome, welcome. I did ping Kitty as well, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, he has a different sword. Yeah, of course they do. Everyone has, like, pretty much the stock standard equipment. You won't have to watch too much. That's not actually me playing. By the way, this is not me actually playing, Lindo. You missed the whole speech. This is watching somebody else play. So what happened? I'll just be repeating myself every single time. You know, since you're on YouTube, you could just go back about 2 to 3 minutes if you want to hear the explanation. You don't have to. But basically, the summary is that I played last time while not realizing that I was playing, not streaming. And so it didn't get recorded. A lot of stuff got, completed in the game, and I don't have the save file for that anymore because I saved ahead of time. So yeah, I use like certain settings. I think this is probably just definitive edition without any enhancements, so it might not look as good actually, in theory. But it looks fine to me. I know this guy has definitive edition because he's running. If you're sprinting, that's definitive edition automatically. And it's a huge reason why you should play definitive edition over the regular. Even if the regular has better graphics. A little bit. So yeah, I'm just like watching the first 30 minutes of somebody else play, and then I'll get back to playing because I have a save file after that. I've kind of looked through this and planned through this. Run, Forest, run. So there is a golden sickness. That's what she's saying. And this golden sickness is causing people to like suddenly turn into gold. And people are afraid to do stuff because they think if you're outside, you're more likely to get the golden sickness. Which just turns you into a gold statue, essentially. They're just saying words of hopefulness, and then the queen is saying thank you for your kind, uplifting words. And earlier I couldn't go downstairs to see the previous witch that made this particular country into an ice country. Also, Kamyu is acting kind of funny. Unfortunately, I know what happens after this, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna like hide it from you guys. So it'll just be commentary, what's going on, make sure everything's translated for people that don't understand Japanese, stuff like that. The guy, I watched him very briefly, I just skimmed him, and two things I noticed. He doesn't have any commentary, which suits us well, and the other thing is that he plays fairly streamlined, so he doesn't waste any time looting or, you know, buying weapons or stuff like that. So it's pretty easy to watch, I would say. Just covers the story. Muy divertido? English, please. Although I guess Spanish is fine, if that's what it is. We also accept French. Bonjour, Dragon Quest. Oui, oui. Wasn't I about to eat something? I can't remember where I put it. You know what I realized is I didn't even connect the controller yet. Because it's just so different from my usual streams. Yeah. Oh. Ta-da. I wish I had a spoon. Yeah, this is the witch that previously made this country turn into ice. So that was the whole previous... This country just can't get a break. But this time, well, afterwards, it did the very unrealistic thing of like, oh, she's actually a good person. And then she just like was a really evil person turned into a really good person, like a snap of her fingers, pretty much. It was kind of ridiculous to watch, like very unbelievable. But you know, it's Dragon Quest. It's targeted at adults and kids, and you know, it doesn't have to perfectly make sense. It's a video game. But it kind of made the story a little cheap there. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, the witch became on our side all of a sudden. Sharu, the queen king of this country, was like, okay, I decide to trust you, and from that, the witch suddenly was our enemy, became our friend. But now the witch is being suspected again because, you know, of her past, and so she's being imprisoned despite the fact that she's not doing anything. And like people are like complaining that she's in prison. It's like, dude, I would prison her the whole time. In fact, I would even consider executing her. Like in the past, she like almost ruined the country by freezing it over. It's like, what are you talking about? But again, whatever, video game logic. Well, you can trust some people a little bit, but you don't need to trust people that have a past record of ruining your country. So they're just all saying like, did you learn anything about the gold sickness? And Law's like, well, we don't know very much yet, but... When I first played this, I noticed the person in the back, and I thought it was just a random NPC. Like, I thought it just happened to be walking along while I was, you know, in a cutscene. Because it renders in real time most of the time. But it turns out she's actually part of the cutscene. It's like, what are you guys doing just chilling out here? What if you turn into gold? Because they believe that, you know, when you're outside, you're more likely to get the gold disease and turn into gold. But then she recognizes Kamyu, which is the guy that looks like the main character from Dragon Quest VI. And then she's like, wait, aren't you Kamyu? And Kamyu actually right now has amnesia. So he's like, you know me? Now something's happening to her. She's saying, wait, is what's happening to me? ... And of course, as the viewers would assume, it's like, is this the gold disease that they were talking about? It's like, looks like I might have gotten it too. I'm kind of repeating commentary that I said when I initially played this, but it's not bad. The Japanese voice acting I always find is at least mediocre, but not like terrible. Whereas English voice acting, on occasion, especially a long time ago, used to be absolutely abysmal, like really, really bad. You should have seen the first translations of Dragon Ball. Like the original Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, but like the early episodes where Goku's still a kid. Oh god, it was unwatchable. They even changed the music and the sound effects and the voices, and even the lines were just so cringy. Like they were super cringy. I like almost bit through my teeth trying to watch it, so I had to turn it off. Like it was unwatchable. It was really that bad. Sailor Moon, I actually have experience watching that. It wasn't as bad, because first of all, Sailor Moon is actually a kiddie anime. Dragon Ball is a little bit higher age. You know, it's like, I would say Dragon Ball is like 5 and up. Sailor Moon's like 3 and up. You know, these are very rough numbers, but you get my point. Sailor Moon's a very kiddie anime, so the cheesy lines are almost like on purpose. Like they're, I don't know how much better they are in Japanese. Although I'm sure it's still not as good as the Japanese one, initially. Serena? Is that her name? That does sound familiar because they used to play it on a television channel back when we were in like whatever school it was. Meatball Head? That sounds very, very vaguely familiar. Is that what they called her? In the Japanese version, they call her Usagi-chan. Usagi literally means rabbit. And they called her Rabbit, essentially. Hunting for guys in tuxedo. You guys all think I know nothing about Sailor Moon. I know my basics. Not much more than that, but my basics. So basically, she turned into gold, right? That woman turned into gold right in front of our eyes. And then the priest is like, why don't you come to my church and we'll talk more about your past, because I also know about Kamyu. So now he's telling us about Kamyu's past. Kamyu is the guy in the blue hair, by the way. So he's saying, there used to be lots of Vikings here around this area. And Kamyu, you used to work for those Vikings. Greg says, because Kamyu was a bandit, we tried to search for evidence of, you know, about his background and all, and they couldn't find anything at Derukadaru, the country. And it turns out that Kamyu was under the house of the Vikings. Is that a right way to say it? Something along those lines. Translations are not perfect, they're just meant to give you a general idea. So Kamyu, it's now being revealed by this priest, used to have a little sister. And maybe they were happy, maybe they were not, is what he's saying. But one day, his little sister died. And after that, Kamyu disappeared. That's what he said. So Kamyu, the blue hair guy on the left, used to have a little sister, used to live with the Vikings. One day, his little sister died, and he disappeared after that. And his, you know, the history of people knowing about him kind of fades off a little bit there. Kamyu is saying, stop! You know, like some sort of painful memory might be coming back or something. That's sort of the impression that we're getting. I'm trying not to spoil, by the way, so I'm telling it as though I don't know, even though I do know what happens next. I'll be right back, but this video will continue. I'll just be right back. It'll be quick. Like 30 seconds. After about 30 minutes, I'm going to have a transition where I have to switch over to my play. Which shouldn't be too bad, but it'll be blatantly obvious that I'm doing it. It won't just be like a smooth transition. That's for sure. Why would they put a magic key door as the entrance to a town? Again, it's convenient for the video game plot and progression, but it makes no sense otherwise. So earlier at the very end, Camus said, "Please, I need to be left alone." In video game time, that was like a minute. But in the lore, or the story of the video game, I think it's been a few more minutes than that. He's also talking totally differently, like sumimasen is very formal. Because he has amnesia, he's talking as if he doesn't know this person, he's being very respectful. Oh, invading pirates! It's the One Piece I mean, not One Piece. Mugiwara Straw Hat Pirates. Oh no! Oh, the graphics still look pretty good, even though they're not enhanced. They should be Switch level graphics. Maybe they were enhanced a little bit, I don't know. I think this is supposed to be the PS4 S edition, so it should just be the Switch edition. Still looks pretty good, not gonna lie. You could see it's slightly lower resolution, but it looks pretty good. Maybe less detail in the textures. They look all golden, by the way. He said, "Everything golden belongs to our leader, Kiragordo." Kiragordo is the name of their leader, supposedly. And he's saying, now it's time to do some work. Collect everything shiny, whether it's people turned into gold or jewelry. And they're invading the country. So we see our hero very slowly, okay, not very slowly, he's running, going in to help. But first, recovering our HP. The dude plays very efficiently. I think he cuts out any additional fluff. Whether it's, you know, saving or crafting or buying items, or he skips all of that. So we go and see if we can help out. I made another... I've been doing this a lot in the past few days. I've been making a ice cream float with eggnog. So eggnog is the alcoholic drink from Costco. If you're really lucky, you can get it for under $10 for a whole liter. And then I just like dilute it with milk like 1 to 6 or something. So I go through it very slowly. So it's actually not that expensive considering it's alcohol. And this time I kind of added a couple scoops of Strauss ice cream. Strauss ice cream is freaking amazing, by the way. It's better than any other brand out there. It's basically the best ice cream out of a major ice cream vendor. Meaning like ones that sell cartons, you know. I think they used to be Three Twins, if you've heard of Three Twins. So they sell organic ice cream that has no gum in it. It's kind of like a better Haagen-Dazs, if you can imagine that. And so I have some strawberry of that, and I just mixed a couple of scoops into the milk. So it's a float, basically. They called it meatball. Yeah. I read that earlier, but I forgot to respond to it. I do remember that now. Meatball head. I think that's what her guy interest was saying, right? Meatball head. They still show this fight. I guess that's okay because, you know, it's essentially sort of like a boss fight in a way. I don't remember it being that hard though, so I don't think it's really a boss fight. It's like a mini boss fight. Dude in the middle is a little bit strong. Just a little bit, not that much. I remember when I played, I did Giga Break or something like that. And then the two on the sides were just dead right away. What level are they, by the way? About 30, 39, 49? I think I'm like level 49 when I fought these guys. Oh, it's really slow, the fight. I play it in very high speed, but I guess this guy doesn't. It'll be fine. It'll still be over pretty quick. Yeah, so Sylvia has Baikirito. By the way, the hero's not in this dude's party. I just noticed. Oh, that's funny. No, I like to have the hero. It just feels like it's you. Kind of a role-playing, you know? It's a role-playing game. Wow. Crazy, right? Ooh, that's a cool move. I don't have that. But he's also using axe. The exact same axe I have, in fact. Let's see if he skips. He does. So he's being very, like, just playing the parts that are most interesting to the viewers. That's cool. They're stealing away the gold, people. By the way, did you see Sylvia's hand right there? He had that sort of, like, flinging of his wrist, like, very, you know, stereotypically gay. Like, oh my god! Because, like, Sylvia is sort of the stereotypical gay character. And dude, they got Kamyu as well. Even though he's not gold. So basically, the party said that that particular fight we were fighting was a diversion while the other henchmen collect all of the gold people and Kamyu. And we tried to chase him, but they already left for sea. Sylvia says, well then we'll just go and get them. Let's go to the church priest and ask him what he knows about the Vikings. Almost like this Skueni. That's funny. So this particular guy on YouTube, he named his hero Skueni, and anyone that knows Japanese and is a veteran of Dragon Quest will know that is a play on the words for the previous company that used to make Dragon Quest games, Enix. So right now you know they're called Square Enix. Well, that's because there used to be a company called Squaresoft and a company called Enix. Squaresoft made Final Fantasy, and Enix made Dragon Quest, and for the longest time they were two rivals considered to be the top two RPGs series in Japan. And then they merged. That's why they're now called Square Enix, because both names were considered valuable. So yeah, Enix used to be the name of the hero that Enix in themselves would use during demonstrations. And so instead of Enixu, which is what they used to use, he used Skueni. So he just kind of reversed the syllables. So we're going to talk to the priest to ask about the Vikings. But in reality, we know where their headquarters is. It's just like literally 5 seconds by ship in video game time. They're like, dang, they took everything of value. They were only looking for things that were of value in money terms. But Kamyu didn't have anything expensive, and he wasn't even turned into gold. So why did they take him? Is what he's saying. And it almost seemed like they knew Kamyu from the beginning. Again, that's just what he's saying. It's like, wait, those monsters, the way they were acting and talking, are they? And then this dude is like, actually, I was having the same thought, without actually saying what it is. Because, you know, it's for the audience, us. So they were going to reveal it slowly at the end. Third guy is also like, now that you mention it, but is that possible? They're saying their habits and the way they talk, we all have seen it before. It's just like Vikings. It's almost like those monsters are formerly, or if not currently, Vikings. Maybe that's why they know Kamyu. They're saying their headquarters was actually really close by ship. Maybe if you go there, then something will happen? Ominously, hint-likely, they show the sea. And let's camp before we get going. I'm still here. Wait, I can't find the... Can't find the game. We're transitioning to me playing, but I can't find the game to show on the screen. Okay, let me see if I can get the picture on the screen. This is weird, I can't find it. It's almost like it's not there. Where the heck is it? I'm having a lot of trouble finding it. That's Discord, that's something else. That's VLC? I don't even have a VLC window open. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can't find the window for the game. This is kind of a problem. There it is. I don't know what that was all about. Alright, so I need to adjust the size of the window a little bit. Hey kitty. Do as much as I'm doing and then you talk. Such a troll, man, this guy. This guy is always a troll. Okay, which button do I use again? Was it Alt? That's Alt. That should do it. Okay, so I should just play the oldest one. Which I guess is this one. How come there's a 47 here? Oh well. I think this is the right one to play. Don't really need this since we just experienced it. And we've woken up and our armor is all different and... Wow, what happened? Oh well, let's just continue like nothing ever happened. Hold on. Something looked a little weird there. Does this look right to you guys? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it does because I'm watching it right now, but if you guys see anything weird, just let me know, okay? I will pay attention to the comments. Should be alright though. Alright. Alright, so... This basically smoothly transitioned into what we're about to do here. Pretty sure anyway. Am I fully recovered? Yeah, we whoa! I just blinked and we gained 10 levels. Crazy! And we have new clothing on and everything. Dang, crazy how that works, huh? Alright. So those guys are playing stupid, but we're like, oh, I wonder where we can find the Vikings. Maybe we can just make a literally 5-second trip here. Literally 5 seconds. And we're at the Vikings headquarters. There we go. Alright, I think we already looted this place. Yeah, because we've been here a long time ago. Martina, despite being in a snow country, Martina's wearing like a bikini and shorts. Okay, actually, I can skip everything because once we're done with this whole area, then we're gonna go back to the data where I actually played it. So we will be playing in a little bit of an express mode. Which actually should be good for watching. It should be much more watchable. Because we'll be doing absolutely nothing except like straight progress. Like direct progress. Not even dilly-dallying around. He said, it's great, we found what we were looking for right away. Our boss Kiragordo will be very happy. and they just got like new very good rum. And so essentially, let's drink is kind of what he was saying, something like that. And then he's saying, now that we've got Kamyu, if we serve him to Kiragordo-sama, we will get... And then saying, you know, well rewarded. It's suggesting the well rewarded. It's like, what? Why are you guys here? Wait. Tech difficulty master race. Oh, don't be jealous, kitty. The jealousy is overwhelming me. The 2D version for the catch-up stream? Well, except I don't have the... No, I'm gonna play 3D, unfortunately. I think that's a good idea, but I don't mind playing the 3D version again. And I just don't want to play the 2D. You know, if I want to play 2D, I'll play like Dragon Quest 2 HD 2D or something. Or 7 Reimagined or 9 or something. He's saying, wait, aren't you the hero? Looks like you're famous. And Sylvia's saying he's jealous. So Martina's like, stop talking about stupid stuff. We're doing something serious here. And then he's saying, huh, you guys got destroyed by the Demon King anyway. Don't talk big. The guy on the left, the skull, is saying, like, if we serve his head on a platter to the Demon King, we might even get a promotion to one of the 6 kings. The guy in the middle, that sounds like the leader, is saying, oh, that sounds like a great idea. Alright, everyone, let's kick their butt. Supposedly this is sort of the Viking thing, where they're doing the yacht and stuff. Oh, I forgot I was playing! Because we were watching a video for a little while, I was like, wait, he's not doing anything. Funny. Alright, I think I'm just going to do the jump right. Doesn't do as much damage as I had hoped. Considering it costs 36 MP, it should do more damage than that. I guess the guy in the middle really is a little bit stronger. Dang! Easy clap. Took actually 0 damage. Kamyu. Like, we made you wait, Kamyu. Looks like you're not hurt. That's great. We defeated the bad guys, so don't worry. The priest will be worried too. He's acting strange. Did the monster do something to him? Yeah. I hear. Yeah. That person back then. I gotta go. There. I would say that was actually reasonably accurate translation compared to my usual general idea. What happened? Well, let's just follow him for now. Pretty much exactly what he said. And exactly what we'll do. Normally I would loot a couple things, but there's bears here, which are very scary. Yeah, see? We want to mess with those guys. Those guys, wow, there's 2 of them. It's basically a horror movie. By the way, can we break this room? Alright, so before, in the previous world, this part was closed off. Kamyu said, oh, here, my head. Because he has amnesia, remember? Law says, I wonder what's happened. Kamyu's acting strange, and it's not normal. Maybe something happened here. Something might have happened here in this exact room. There might be some evidence here. Let's look around. Which is blatantly obvious that there's a branch here from the world tree. And in the past, in this game, we have been, as the player, able to see little snippets of the past by touching the world tree. There's also a little bit of, I guess it's gold? Or maybe like a fireplace? On the floor. By the way, the lighting is so much improved. That would have been glittering like crazy if I didn't pick the lighting settings on my mods. Should we touch the branch of the world tree? Yes. Cutscene! I think this music is from, yeah, from Dragon Quest III, SNES, and probably from HD2D as well. Like, Camus, to stop slacking off. Like, what is that attitude? Don't forget who picked you up out of nowhere 10 years ago in the middle of the snow. Did you forget your gratitude? Camus says, I know, I'm actually really grateful. And gets back to work. Very obediently. The Viking's a little rough, but he's not like evil like the other guys. Once he was satisfied, he just walks away. You got yelled at again. You're not very good at this, brother. New character revealed. Maya, he says. Well, I know how you feel. I don't like those guys either. Shh. Obviously, you don't need to translate that. Universal. Only babies don't understand. Shh. Like, don't be so scared. Hurry up and finish, and then let's go home. I'll be cheering you on. Camus says, help me a little bit. They're pissed at us because you tried to take their wallet or something. Too bad he was listening. It doesn't seem like they're that bad. They're just in a bad situation because she pissed him off earlier. He's like, oh, dang, I screwed up. Maya, it's your fault. Shut up. When I become rich someday, I'm not gonna give you any. That again. But, yeah. Between us, let's get a huge treasure someday. And then we'll be saying goodbye to these lesser days. We get all the treasures from around the world. And then become super rich. Gurgle. But first, we have to worry about today's meals. And stayed, Silver Saiyajin Blue. If we had wings, we could right now go flying anywhere. That again, you're so stupid. By the way, why don't we just cook him? It might taste good. We're speaking about the bird. And I guess that's the end of the flashback. What shall we do now? Is Camus still here? Camus gone. Dun dun dun. He turned into a pile of gold pee? Ew, that might be pee. Should not. Oh, he's freaking right here. Maya. It's just like the priest said. Camus and his little sister were a part of the Vikings and had a struggling life. His little sister's name is Maya. And they were living pretty much right here. Check the tree's branch again, maybe we'll learn more. The sort of hand-holding on telling us exactly what to do is very not like FromSoft games. I don't mind it though. It's better than getting stuck. There was one part in this game where the game basically didn't tell us anything about what to do. I had to figure it out, but fortunately I was able to do so pretty quickly. Welcome home, brother. Maybe I should have just said bro. Huh? Brother, this is... Today, while being out, I just happened to find it. And since today's your birthday, it's kind of like a present, or... Congratulations, Maya. What? What is this janky necklace? If you're gonna congratulate me on my birthday, at least try a little harder. Oh yeah. Last time in the rumors I heard about a red orb. I want that. I heard it's the treasure of Derukadao Kingdom. That necklace has some saying about it. Whenever a human wears it, it seems to get lots and lots of gold and riches. It sounds kind of shady, but for someone greedy like you, it seems like a perfect fit, doesn't it? You... What happened? What is that? Bro, I tried to polish a copper coin and it turned into gold. What? This is serious. It's amazing. Anything can be turned into gold. This necklace is amazing, bro. No translation needed for that part. By the way, her wrist... What are they called? Wristbands? Not wristbands. I forget. My brain is just not working. I never wear those, so like... Bracelets. That's what I meant to say. Her wrist bracelets. They look like jade bracelets. Very Chinese inspired. Some Chinese people, they wear jade bracelets since they're very, very young. And so their hands are really small, right? But the jade bracelets never change size. And eventually their wrists get thicker and they're just stuck on them. Like, that's apparently a thing. And also I heard that jade, if you wear it for a long time, changes color. And so it's just kind of a thing that some Chinese people do. They just wear jade bracelets since a young age and grow into them until they can't take them off, even if they tried. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have heard that, and I actually knew a couple of Chinese people like that, so I tend to believe that's true. But they told me this in like fairly broken English, so you know. Alright. We can touch it a third time. I don't know why they decided to separate all of this, but... Looks like she's been playing with this power a little bit. And again with the Dragon Quest III music. What happened, bro? Your face doesn't look very happy. Should I give you some of the gold? Maybe we should work with this. Looks like the bird. Was turned into gold. Is this too small for you? That's just like bro. Very greedy. Like, no! Stop going that far. Dang, shut up. Oh, scared me. You don't have to suddenly shout like that. But I mean, I kind of get what he's coming from, you know. You ended a life by turning it into gold. That's crossing one line, you know? Like, how much further can you go? Said, oh, okay. I actually understand. I just got a little carried away. So you don't have to make such a scary face. Sorry, I also got a little flustered. But you know. Yeah, I get it. I won't use this necklace for a little while. Huh? Wait, why? What happened? Bro, what should I do? I can't take off the necklace. Wait, that can't be right. Yeah, look at her. I think those are supposed to be jade bracelets. Like, I'm being serious. I can't get it off. Shoot, what is this? I didn't do anything. Maya, don't move. I understand it turning into gold, but why would it crumble like that? It doesn't make sense. What's happening? The necklace is getting out of control? You know, if this was happening to me, the one thing I would do is make sure I'm in a position where I don't fall over easily. Probably tuck into a ball or, like, you know, get on like a dog pose or something, so at least you have really solid balance so you don't tip over easily. Bro, save. Bro. The classic line, Oni-chan. Kind of feels like Kamiu's just there watching but afraid to touch her in case it spreads to him. That's how it seemed to me, like he didn't actually like run up to her and try to like prevent it somehow. Other than swing his knife at it one time, which turned into gold and somehow crumbled. It just didn't feel very natural. I mean, it still gets the point across of the struggle and, you know, she suddenly turned into gold and stuff like that. I'm doing a little bit of that, what is that called, vignetting or something? Adding a little bit of that noise moire or something? I don't know what it's called, I forgot. There's some name for where they add that noise there to make it look kind of a little bit like old film. They're still doing it. Hey, he changed to his now normal clothing. And this is where, like, just like the story, it says how he disappears. And they, you know, the world loses track of what's happened to him. If there's anything else. Nope. No more flashbacks. Ah, so this puddle of gold is where she turned into gold. I guess they never decided to scrape it up afterwards? It's just still there? Oh, another cutscene! My little sister lost Maya. And then I went out on an adventure like I was running away. It was all my fault. During my adventures, after investigating, I found out that what I gave my little sister for her birthday was a cursed item. Because of what I did, I wanted to forget, and I wanted to run away from what I did. I did crazy things all over the place, and before I knew it, I was a bandit slash pirate. I found the fortune teller. He says, when you meet the hero below the ground, to go with him, and you'll have good fortune. At first I didn't care, but just like that fortune, I ran into the hero. Which is consistent with how he behaved when we first met him. Kamiu, your memories! Sorry, Gramps and everybody. Sorry I caused a lot of trouble.
預言者の言う食材ってのが何かは知らねえ。だけど、お前たちと旅を
I don't know what the ingredients are that the fortune teller told about, but it makes sense for me to join you guys again.
お前も見たんだろ。
You saw it too, right?
黄金になった俺の妹がいた。
This is the place where my sister became a gold statue.
黄金を集めてるキラゴルドとかいう魔物がいるんだってな。
There is a monster named Kiragoro that's collecting gold. Hey, like shot 90.
ここから北に連中の居城があるらしい。
We'll do a little bit
乗り
more.
込んでマヤを取り戻してやれ。
I'll probably finish the next
黄金像に
dungeon.
なったクレイモランの人たちも助けなきゃいけないし、行くっきゃないわね。
We also have to save the people of Kuremoron that turned into gold, so I guess we have no choice but to proceed on. Kiragoro should be behind
俺も
here.
一緒に戦わせてくれ。
Let me fight with you. But we're not actually going to use him. Classic Dragon Quest music for when we gain a party member. I actually, now that I realized it, I don't have to be up super early tomorrow. Hey, like shot, by the way, if you're still listening. Sorry for starting so late. It's just kind of become my comfortable time. But, you know, because this game you've played it before, I'm going to be a little bit less shy about, you know, playing when you're not able to watch. Unless there's any particular part that you really want to see, then you don't have to be shy. You can tell me. We'll definitely accommodate you. Absolutely. You know, at the end of the day, the main objective of the streams is the social. The secondary is playing the game. I want to make that very clear. I think I've been consistent from the start, but yeah. So if there's, you know, any time you guys want to... For example, I appreciate when you guys let me know when you're able to watch stream, and that, you know, simultaneously tells me you're down to watch stream. So I was like, okay, cool, let's hang out. And then, you know, we just pick a game, and that's just the vessel with which we hang out with. Alright, we're going to try to skip almost everything. By that, I don't mean skip the story. I mean skip the small things that don't matter, like fighting enemies, getting treasures, you know, that sort of thing. Let me send a message real quick here, because one of my friends sent me a message off screen. Alrighty. So yeah, it's actually a gold palace. Really, really enjoyed going through this dungeon. It's really cool. So, unfortunately I've already done this. I know how to do it and stuff, but I don't remember it perfectly because it's quite a maze. But basically the way this works is that there is, you know, these doors that start off as locked, except for that one. So I tried this one as well, and it's also locked. And basically, it's a lot like Dark Souls in that way, where, you know, we can open it from the other side, and once you open it from the other side, it's permanently open. So it becomes like a shortcut, so sort of. There's also a hole in the ceiling. I don't remember seeing that, but anyway. Yeah, so you see we have a few options where to go, a few enemies. There's even a dude on the floor, which is a gold man. It's a type of enemy that's been here since Dragon Quest I, actually, Goldman. And back then they were famous for giving not too much EXP, but a lot of gold. Which is the currency in Dragon Quest. It's essentially dollars equivalent, you know. So you can buy things with gold. It's just like rupees in Zelda, all that stuff. Which way? Oh. Well, actually this is the correct way, so let's just go this way. If you go the other way, there's a treasure chest. Might even be able to see it from here. There it is. Yep. So if you go the other way, it's just a treasure chest, and that door does not open yet, so that's a dead end. Trust me. I've done it literally a couple days ago, or maybe it was even yesterday, so a couple days ago actually. I think Legshot streamed yesterday. It's a dog and a slot machine. And they give me casino coins. There's a dog statue. Dang, it almost looked like there was nowhere to go. Dude, it's pretty easy to miss this little... because all the walls are so gold. It looks really cool though. I really like this level's visual design. But if you just kind of look, you're like, you might miss that little, you know, if you're not paying attention. It's a little stairway. I think it looks really good. Hold on, let me make sure I can see the chat because I just saw, I think it's Kitty said something. I can kind of see it, but let me make sure I can see it very well. Oh, you're back from obstacles. Yeah, leg shot, I think, is gone. Or at least, you know, is about to go. One or the other. But basically, he's not, you know, even side watching that much anymore. He might be listening, who knows. But he's about to go for the night. So yeah, we are in, so we got some story about Kamyu. And his little sister had been turned to gold by the cursed necklace. That's what last happened. And we saw... Okay, so this is the first shortcut. So now we're back at the beginning. So yeah, we basically are trying to go to find Kiragordo, who is the mastermind supposedly behind this gold disease, and see if we can turn everyone back from gold to normal. And Kiragold's, you know, dungeon is actually a fully golden palace. Funny. I'm pretty sure this is an enemy. So basically throughout this dungeon there's a bunch of slot machine looking things like this. And if you check it, they either give you casino coins, like real casino coins, or they are enemies. I'm pretty sure this... Oh, this one was actually casino coins. Oh. So 20 casino coins from that one. And a golden horse that's just decorated here. That's actually an enemy. It's a gold man. I'm avoiding fighting pretty much as I can to keep things moving. I actually remember a lot of this, even though it's very maze-like. Grown-up Kamyu Imoto? Yeah, we'll see what we can do about that. I mean, Kamyu's little sister turned into gold and died. Did you get that? I hope that's not a spoiler, because, I mean, it's already happened, so it's like, it's not really a spoiler for the people that are supposedly watching. But I'm just saying. Alright. And yeah, I think this one we can get later, if I'm not mistaken. And there's those slot machine monsters, which we're gonna mostly try to avoid. Which way's the correct way? Usually we're trying to, I know there's one around the corner. Okay. Was this a tarp? I don't remember. Okay. Sauraru? Oh yeah, to resurrect. If we can find her body, like, we don't even know where her body is. Go to her grave. I can't remember if this is a legitimate treasure chest or not. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we don't care about this dungeon that much in terms of the loot. Oh, I think this was... Yeah, this is where we actually went from the other side, because the doors were locked. This time we can unlock it from the inside. That's why this works. So even if we skip the treasure chest early, we would still get it there. It's kind of funny how that works. Where we actually want to go is this way. It's a pretty cool dungeon in terms of how it's designed as well. Although I don't think it's the best level design, like, because it's very symmetrical, if that's a way to describe it. Like, I still prefer, like, a lot of the designs of FromSoft levels. Okay, that's just another shortcut. Doesn't really help us in this case. Very cool. I especially like how the lighting... I'm so glad I fixed the lighting I said this when I was thinking I was streaming but didn't. I said the same thing, but like, imagine if I did not fix the lighting. It would just be sparkling like crazy when I'm in here. It might even be unplayable, who knows? Zelda, yeah, I did understand. Don't worry. Vivify? It's actually not the worst name I've heard. I think the weirdest ones are like Karsplunkle and stuff like that. It's like, really? Kasplashley. Like, that is actually, might even be a real spell name. Kasplashley. Kasplashley. Just, come on, man. You can do better than Kasplashley. Or Kakaboomzel. Kasizzle, that might be a real spell. By the way, I wasn't even paying attention, but they're dead. So one thing that you can do in this dungeon is you can get one of these guys. Ah! He not only woke up but came at me. Easy clap. I don't actually know what this punch does. Crazy, right? I'm actually riding a huge monster. So that was where the entrance was. I wonder if we can get up to the ceiling from here. There's another one. Well, actually, it just respawned. I was wondering if I would fit through here, but of course the devs made sure they can. Ah, this one was one of the traps. I just wanted to show you. Sometimes they're casino coins and sometimes they're this. Oh, that move's strong. 170 damage. Lovely Ekisu. I was wondering where to go there. Kind of acts a little weird around here. I can't stop it. Okay, there we go. Damn, imagine though you just take back some of this. You're so freaking rich. Also, I really like the detail in this guy. Let's look at his gold brick dick. Get it? He's bricked up. Ha 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 ha. Just thought of that one on my very own with my own brain. I think one of these is a monster, but I don't remember which one. Okay, let's just get those two. I know one of those is a monster, and I don't remember which one. And we can just skip it. I guess that's what the punch is for. You can just knock them out. $50 casino coins. Oh. The thing about this guy is sometimes he steals MP. Oh no! Okay, that's could be worse. Damn, Martina used up half her MP. Okay. Oh. By the way, the name of these guys. So, in English they're called slot machine, right? These are called slot majin. And the thing is, majin is like kind of a way to say sort of devil, not quite devil. It's a little different, but it's pretty similar. So it's like a play on words for slot machine that only works in Japanese. Slot majin. Oh god, this sometimes can be really bad. Oh no, that's the worst one! He stole MP. Now Martina has almost no MP left. Oh, whatever. Law learned Behoma. Kind of wasting a lot of time. We don't even need to check these. 200 coin though, that's nice. Is it? Lord Devil? Something like that. Yeah, it sounds about right. Thank you, Kitty, for the tip. I know that this way is actually the correct way, but just to show you, I'm gonna go this way. So you fall through the floor if you do that. Doesn't open from this side, is what it says. Found some gold. Dang, I got a whole freaking couple here. Capture it in their moment of intimacy before they turned into gold statues. I think here, I just need to... No. No. I don't think I'm gonna have much choice fighting this guy. Hey, they're gone. Okay, as long as you don't punch, he actually doesn't come at you. It's only if you punch. We can fight him, but I'm just gonna avoid it. The room is just full of traps, isn't it? What is this dude? Is that like Majin Buu? Kinda looks like it, huh? When he was a kid. Majin Buu when he was a kid. Although true Majin Buu is actually starts off as a kid. I guess what I should say is fat Majin Buu as a kid, which I guess never happened. And we're back up here. That was basically just a detour if you fall down. It's okay, we'll do it. Ooh, could actually see myself in the reflection. A cool touch. Nice. Nice. By the way, we're getting 48 FPS, if you were at all curious. Alright, I guess we're going up. Further up into the uppityness. Okay, so they just gave us 4 MP healing potions. And I thought that that means we're probably about to go into a boss. Which I was right. I'll just spoiler alert. We're just about to go into a boss, so I'm going to use those. Ooh, horse poop. Oh, actually this is cow poop. But I'm looking for anything that heals MP. And I just have too much stuff, so I can't find it. Okay, here we go. We have 18 of these? Wow. So Martina definitely needs MP. Everyone else is pretty much okay. So we just healed Martina's MP. It doesn't matter, because once we're done with this part, then we're going to go back to my old save file, which has done everything much more completely. What? Why is she here?
Maya!
Maya?
Maya.
Maya. It's a lame and cheap sounding name. Right now my name is Kiragordo. Damn, brother.
まさか
Maya,
お前が
you are?
そうだよ。
Yeah.
黄金病をまき散らしているのも
I'm the one that's
人間
spreading
ど
the
も
gold
から宝を徴
disease
収してるのも全部この俺
and gathering
キラゴルド様の仕業さ。
humans that turn into gold. It's all me.
緊張しちゃって。
You're
そんなに
nervous.
ビビるなよ、クソ兄貴。
You don't have to be
けな
that
げな
shocked,
妹らしく、これ
stupid
でも
bro.
気を使ったんだぜ。おとなしく
I was
黄金兵
being
どもに捕まってれば
Considerate
ペ
as
ッ
your
トにして死にたくな
younger
るほど
sister.
可愛がってやろうと思ったのに。
I was gonna treat you as a pet when they brought you to me. See, she's not there. Wow, you predicted correctly.
お前が俺を恨むのはわかる。俺のことな
But
ら好き
she's
にすればいい。
evil.
だが
Is she
なぜこんな
really who you think she is? I do know, but I'm not gonna tell you. Unless you want to know.
特別
I mean,
に
you'll
教
find
えて
out
あ
in
げ
a
る
couple hours.
大樹が落ちたあの日、俺の身
The
に
day
起こっ
that the
た
world tree fell,
魔王の奇跡ってやつを。
something happened to my body. The demon lord's miracle. Flashback! Cutscene! Well, it's already cutscene, but flashback! So that's when the world tree fell. And the evil clouds spread in the sky. I don't know what aware kind of means. It's hard to translate for me. You've been struggling from humans having a tough life and being left behind by your brother. But now the greed and hopelessness and struggle within your soul is perfect for this new dark world. My name is Demon Lord Urunoga. This world, Rotoze Tashia, aka the name of the world, just like we have a name called Earth. I am the new ruler of this world, and I will give you some power in this world. It's pretty much giving you a pretty good idea of what he's saying. I would say the translation is decent. You'll definitely have a good idea what's going on. Like that Demon Lord Urunoga, that damn guy. She said, damn guy is you. You didn't save me when I was gold. But don't worry, because of Master Urunoga, I have been able to revive like this and have the power of the golden ability. Just like I made them all the Vikings into gold. Now, I'll use this power to use on the rest of the people in the world. So, those gold soldiers were you too? Is that what you want now? Are you now a pawn of the Demon Lord? Are you trying to lecture me? You're really stupid, bro. She's still alive, huh, kitty? Does this look like her to you? These 5 years, I've been thinking all along why I'm still alive and what I should be doing with my life. Maya, even though you've become like that, all of that fault lies within me. Then,
こでお前を倒すことが俺に課せられた食材だ。
I will beat you now. As my purpose.
雑魚勇者どもが偉そうに正義のヒーロー
Stupid brother. You're supposed to be the hero of justice?
今さら
You're too late for that. Oh, you're annoying. You're super annoying. Damn, damn, damn. Stupid brother and the hero. All of you. All of you. I'll make you into gold. That was actually perfect translation, I would say. Like, couldn't be much better than that.
兄貴も世界も
Kira Gordo. Thanks to Laws Manus, I can't even see. Giga Break. Actually doesn't do that much damage. How much does this do? A little bit less. Oh dang! Turned into gold! That Manusa was... Oh god, why are you attacking them? You could just use Giga Break. Dang, that was so much damage. 170 damage? Maybe I should just use more Giga Break. I don't know. I actually don't know how I do the most damage with this. I think I'll just do this. They have pretty high defense. It's hard to do a lot of damage. I'm surprised they survived, but it's over. Oh wow. Easy clap. Martina was even like, okay, let's go. She literally said that. 21,000 EXP. Kind of a random number, but I think it's actually 21,000 or maybe 20,000 and 30,000 gold. And then the extra monsters that he called, those 2 extra skulls, probably were the difference. That's why it's such a weird number. Level 51. Martina recovered all her MP. Greg leveled up. I mean, 20,000, 30,000 EXP is a lot. Kami leveled up. We're gonna skip all that for now. Daikaizoku no Boshi. I think this is a guaranteed drop. So Daikaizoku means like major pirate, and then hat. So literally straw hat. Not quite straw hat. Not literally, but it could be straw hat. Luffy's hat. It almost sounds like that because it's the hat of a major pirate. Really good character model detail. Super sharp. Martina's still wearing basically a swimsuit. Bikini swimsuit almost. in
完
a
全に力が暴走して
snow
おる。
country.
このままでは黄金病の呪いがとどまることなく広がりかねんぞ。
これ以上俺のせいでお前に罪を背負わせるわけにはいかない。
I'm not gonna let you carry all the burden just because of my fault. Maya, I will.
カミュ
Kamyu,
お兄ちゃん
Oni-chan, brother. So I don't know why it does this. It makes me able to control it, but I can't do anything. Yeah, I literally can't do anything. Except... Wait, can I actually go back? No, I can't. So the only thing I can do is talk to Kamyu. So it's like, was this really necessary? Maybe it's like for healing or something. So, it's like Kamyu is going towards, her to try to finish her off. Should we stop him? And I'm gonna say yes. I actually don't know what happens if you say no, but I don't want to find out. Because she might actually die.
What?
It's possible. And that's all I'm saying. Oni-chan. They pretty much just watched her turn into gold earlier.
やっぱり俺はマヤを助けたい。
Dang it.
あいつは俺の
Sorry.
妹なんだ。
Actually, I still want to save Maya. That's my little sister. Which the main character kind of agrees. The dragon symbol from Dino Daiboken. Kind of push the horns away a little bit. This is actually a really cool scene. Really well animated, I think. Like, stay away, brother. At this rate, even you will. What twist?
兄貴と一緒にいたい。
Kamyu's gonna die and she's gonna join our party instead?
また
What?
喧嘩して。そんなろくでもない毎日に比べたら
Brother, I wanna stay with you
貧しいのなんて
and fight every day
なんでもない。
and talk and fight some more.
ひもじいのも我慢でき
I
る。
don't care if we have to struggle and be not rich.
黄金なんてもういらない。
I don't need gold anymore. I guess that's what you needed to break the curse. Be freed from greed. It kind of makes sense, right? It's actually a good, wholesome plot point. Like, I just want to spend time with my brother and live a happy life. I don't need gold anymore. And the curse is broken.
まったく
It's a pretty cool idea.
バカ兄貴のせいでまた貧乏に逆戻り。
Because of stupid brother, we're back to being poor. Hee hee. She hasn't grown up at all, though. Maybe she was, like, not aging during those 5 years. I don't really know. Looks like the next orb as well. I guess Kiragor was one of the 6 kings. So we have how many now? 4 or maybe 5? Kind of lost track.
人知を超えた力を使った反動ですね。完全に体力が回復するまでは
It's because she used a power that's not really human. Her stamina is recovering, but she still needs to rest.
いずれ必ず
But
意識を取り戻しますよ。
it won't have an effect on her life. Eventually, she'll regain consciousness. which Kami seems a little bit happy about. More than a little bit.
世話かけたな。さっきキラゴルドを倒した時に手に入れたこのオーブはお前に渡しておくぜ。
I'll give you this orb that we picked up earlier when we defeated Kiragordo. The classic Dragon Quest music
伝
for
説の宝珠を集め、地の底
picking up
で
a
出
key
会う
item.
勇者に力を貸せ。そうすればお前の食材も果たされるだろう。
And in this game we have to
予
find the
言は
Dragon
本
Balls
当だった
twice.
ってことか。
But there's only 6 of them. So in total, instead of finding 7, we have to
さ
find
て行
12.
こうぜ。マヤはここに預けておけばひとまず安心だ。あいつのためにも俺は新たな旅に出る。そう、お前と一緒に魔王を倒す旅にな。
For Maya, we will just leave her here. And I'll go out on a new adventure with you to defeat
よろ
the
しく頼
Demon
むぜ
King.
相棒。
And essentially the police take care of me. Classic Yoroshiku. Yoroshiku that Japanese people love to say. So we saved Maya. Okay, where is the church? I think this is getting pretty close to as far as we got last time. Let's just check. If we look at the save files, we'll have some ideas. Shakespeare, okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, so Maya's alive. I think she's in the back room, but I'm not sure. This time... Yeah, there she is. There you go. You want to see her? She looks a little bit angry as she's sleeping. She's really just tired according to the lore. It's about as good of a camera angle as I can get. And there you go. Alright, so I'll tell you what. Since I'm so confident that we're actually streaming this time, let's override this data. Oh, we did it in a few minutes faster, but actually we still took a while. Alright. So I believe this is more or less where we left off, but let's see. Let's go this way. Just one more thing. I'm gonna go see the queen? Queen King? I guess we'll just call her a queen. Essentially what she is. Everyone's back to normal, by the way. All the citizens are now not gold anymore, it seems like. So it broke the curse. And so the witch has been freed from her prison because she's no longer being a suspect. It says, thank you for saving us from the gold disease. Alright. So. Now we're going to go back to my old save file, which is where I got to initially. yeah, be careful, kitty, okay? Safety first, always. So we basically just left the town and then we came, like, just a little bit. I think the town is on the left, the green line, so we didn't really come that far. Yeah, this is where we finished last time. Basically, whatever you just saw, that's how far we got last time. It was about 2 hours last time stream, and I just wasn't streaming. As you may have remembered. Alright, so let's go to... I'm trying to remember. I guess we can take a horse, right? Do I have a horse for you? Yeah, do it. Do it safely, kitty. Don't watch. It might be finished when you're back, though, but still don't watch. Whoa. I just realized that there was a dragon trapped in ice here, and now that dragon's missing. Can we actually fall down here? Nope. Looks like the dragon escapes. Interesting. Didn't even think about that. That's a cool little detail that they thought about. They show it to you early, but they don't actually make you fight until much later. Oh! This is new for me.
何やらまがまがしい気配がする。周囲に注意しろ。下がれ。
It's Shendon! Gold Shendon. It's literally Shendon.
氷国の湖の氷が砕かれ、我は長き封印から解き放たれた。だが長い間封印されたせいで、思うように力が出ぬ。
Because I was so. The seal of me being frozen has broken. However, because I've been Nedora, because I've been frozen for so long, my power doesn't seem to be working properly. My name is Nedora, and I will destroy you, something like that, I'm sure. Right back into a boss fight. But don't you worry, we'll kick his butt. The dragon after all, so he's weak to frozen. That didn't work. Whoa! Oh shoot, Martina can't move. So can't he. Maybe I should just recover Martina. I think... Oh, I can't. Not with me anyway. It's okay, if anyone could do it, they will do it. If they can't, well, whatever. I think he might not be able to move. Oh, he does recover. Which means Martina should recover too. Can nobody cure Martina? Freaking A. Okay, we'll just fight without her then. This sucks. Uh-oh. I don't think I can cure these. Better beat him quick. Okay, I'm counting on Law. Because we need to kill him quickly. Oh, Martina recovered. Okay, so they do recover. That's a huge help. Oh, I forgot he has Behoma. Okay, if they recover, then it's good. I thought they might not. Oh, we'll be fine. Oh, plus he's... yeah, this is it. He's done. Oh, he recovered pretty quickly. And he got raged. But it shouldn't matter. Mario Nedora. Wow, he's supposed to be a pretty major boss. Easy clap! Law levels up. Kamyu levels up. We could take a quick look, but probably not. Yeah, they don't have that many points anyway. Guess we could get this, which is not bad. Ooh, Dragon Giri and Metal Giri. I might save up for those. Those would be nice. Hayabusa Giri can be good. I think I'll just wait. For now.
この強さ、遥か昔に相まみえた。
This strength reminds me of someone I fought a long time ago, Hero Roshu. Roshu is the other hero's name. But you're still human! I can't move. You should be frustrated at your own strength. In the other world, I'll eat you all. Yeah. It's like, what? My power is escaping me. What is this annoying sound? Yeah, it does seem like Shenno, huh? It's pretty much an exact copy. It's funny. I mean, it's Toriyama's design. He can use it however he wants. Oh! It's Seiya! Get the punishment of the wind, is what she said. Oh, this is a cool way to introduce her. Very nice. They really saved Seiya and Veronica. But I guess we're about to get Seiya. Dude, you don't need to hide her face. We know who she is. Come on. Her voice sounds different, actually. But I'm still sure it's Seiya. Like 100%. She seems to be wearing something, though. Wait, you are... It's like I was born in Seichi Ramuda with the purpose of protecting the hero. It's good that you're safe. Seiya, you saved us. Thank you. Where were you until now? Since then, I was saving people that were struggling from the Demon King's troubles. And then I came here to help with the golden
そこに行けば
problems
魔王を倒す手がかり
and didn't think I would see you
神の乗り
here.
物について何かわかるに違い
If we
な
go
い
to Seichi Ramuda again, will we learn something about the Demon King?
そんなものがそういうことでしたら
The Ride of the
聖地ラムダの長老
Gods.
様がご存知かもしれませんわ。
Maybe if we go to Seichi Ramuda, they might know something about
改めてよろしくお願いいた
It's
します。
suggesting a sort of way to fly, to travel. Like Senya has rejoined the party. Damn, she looks really clear here. Like the graphically really clear.
聖地ラムダはこの参道の先ですわ。
Seichi Ramuda is just past
行き
here.
ましょう。
Let's go. It's like, we know, we've been there before. It's the same world, we're just playing it again. Give me 1 second, guys. I just want to see, I just got curious what my stream settings are. Okay, they're correct. So it should be pretty good on your guys' end too. Very high-end quality. Alright, so we got Senya back. I'm very, very happy about that. Because I would prefer to have Senya over Law. Although Law is good and all, but I think I want Senya. Let's see. Let's try her. We need more waifu after all. But we still don't have Veronica, so I guess we'll have to deal with Greg for a little while longer. Plus Greg is really good, actually. He does so much damage with his axe. But yeah, Law, Senya, that's an easy choice. Come on, Senya's hot. Or she's more like she's pretty than she's hot. Martina is the one that's more like hot. And then Greg because he's just really solid. I mean, any of these could be good, because Sylvia can do Baikiruto. Sylvia's actually pretty decent. They all have their merits. Kami does stealing, and he's just pretty solid as well. But I actually think Martina is good until she runs out of MP, but the problem is she runs out of MP. Like, really fast. So that's the problem. But, yeah. Once I get Veronica, I might replace... I mean, as crazy as this to say, I might replace Senya or Martina, which are like the 2 best waifus in my party. Because Greg is honestly pretty freaking good. Like, it's hard to let go of him. Oh, I lost stereo. Let me see if I can fix it. I'm only getting audio from 1 speaker right now. I'm actually really happy that I don't have to wear headphones. It doesn't seem to be affecting the audio too bad. Like, you guys can hear me pretty well, and you can hear the game pretty well, right? But it seems to be working pretty well. Yeah, let's just go with this for now. So we'll put Senya back in instead of Law. She's a little bit lower level, but I think it'll be okay. Also, we should give her some equipment, because it's been a while. Oh, she's still wearing that. The look, anyway. Alright, so... do we have any new stuff for her? That's a spear. Senya stick. She could switch to spears, but I think I'm okay with sticks for now. However, yeah, next chance I get, we'll upgrade her quite a bit. Yeah, we'll get back to her. Actually, you know what? Let's stick with Law. Or Camus, or Sylvia. I'm pretty undecisive right now. Let's do... I forgot though, Sylvia looks absolutely hideous right now. That is a consideration. Okay, let's put Sylvia back in, instead of Senya. Senya is not ready, currently. We still have Martina to kind of hold down the fort for waifu. For waifu power. We need some waifu in our party. Yeah, right now Martina has MP at least, and we can switch her out when she runs out. Plus, she is good when she has MP. When she has MP, she's really excellent. But she keeps doing that same move, which uses so much. Alright, so we just defeated the dragon. Yeah, I think this is the only way to go, really. This is really, really unrealistic. Considering we're just in, like, a place covered in snow. Yeah, this is just one thing I don't like about the zoning system. Especially this particular transition. It's like, why is it freaking suddenly sunshine and rainbows and magma? We were just in snow. Complete blinding snow from head to toe. Doesn't make much sense to me. Let's fight this guy. He's usually pretty strong. Ooh, there's more than this. I just wanted to try it. Yeah, that dude is probably gonna be. I bet you'll have like 1,000 HP. Okay. Let's go with this. Oh, so he has about 800 or 900. Around 800, I think. 4,153. That's a lot. Very good. We definitely can straight through them anyway. I remember before there were... Oh, there's one more. Oh, it might be because we actually hit him to start off. That extra 100 damage might actually count. Yeah, at least we'll get rid of one, even though I don't like that she used it on the bird. That's 500 right there. That's like 900, but I think it's actually... I think it has around 750 to 800 HP. So it's not too bad. I know a lot of enemies that have 1,000. Not right now, I'll get back to the skill point use later. Dude, that dude respawned already. That's fast. Oh, can't go in with okay. I don't really know why, but hey. Like, it doesn't really make sense. I guess the game is encouraging us to use this. Oh, it's the red eye version. A bit stronger. Did I do a co-op move? But it only attacks one. I think we're better off using Giga Slash. Nice. Oh, that's right. Sylvia has Gringam no Muchi. A whip. I haven't used whips before, so it's kind of new and different, and it's nice. On that note, we just got skill points. Oh, Martina, you have anything good? Jiggle Spark, I want this, and it's 5 more, so 1 more level. Jiggle Spark, I know what it is from Dragon Quest VI. It's the first game to introduce it, but it was a very good spell. Would you even call it a spell? Not really a spell, but it kind of looks like one. It's like a electric spell. Really good in Dragon Quest VI, and I assume it's pretty good in this game too. Alright, Greg, do we have anything good for you? Oh, actually, I do want this. Let's just get this. This is Midoryu. Does that mean we can wear 2 axes now? That would be crazy. I want to try. Stop chasing me. Please stop chasing me. Ah. Chase down. Okay, I am actually considering switching for... Well, I was going to switch for Kamyu because he has a really good boomerang. But then I'm like... But Greg just got Nitoryu. King Axe. But can we get another axe? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I have to do this. I have to craft him another axe. That would be so crazy. Okay, Greg has just gotten too good to change out. He's just too good. So it's going to be basically Veronica and either Martina or Senya for waifu power. Greg's just too good to give up. He's freaking amazing with his axes. Ooh, we got a new type of crafting ability. Okay, what's our new stuff that we can get? A gold circlet? Ooh, this is actually really good. Holy crap. I bet you it's hard to craft though, so I'll save it for now. Enriru no kiba, ori no tsume, blizzard axe. Oh, is this good? This is an axe. It's only for Greg though. 93. I need to unequip his axe before I know if that's good. As strange as that sounds. Because the system just kind of sucks. Okay, it's way better. 93. And raises an MP. Okay, let me just... We're just gonna do this for a second. And then we will... Honestly, we shouldn't craft right now. Should save first. Okay, we'll save first. All we have to do is change screens. The thing is, we've done this already before. Oh, I changed it up a little bit. I don't want to fight that. Let's... I imagine it might be really strong. Let's find out. Probably has a ton of it. What? That was super weak. What was that? Besides disappointing. I thought it was going to be way stronger. It only has like 300 or 400 HP. Are you serious? Wait. There we go. Oh, yeah. Falling down is really annoying, so I want to be careful about that. Oh, they changed the position of the enemies a little bit, but other than that, it's still the same. I do like this area, but it's just like... Yeah, this game is getting a little bit repetitive. They're just using the same assets. And it's like, okay, come on, guys. You've overdone it. At least in Final Fantasy VI, they do like the same world twice. But the second world, despite being the same, air quotes, it's not the same at all. You know? It's wrecked. It was so pretty before, but now it's ruined. I thought Senya was going to be here, and in a way we did find her here, but... It's like, my angels, Veronica and Senya, where are you? That's what the guy on the left is saying. If they are together, they're definitely gonna be fine. They are the children of Solken or something like that. They just happened to be talking about that as they came. That's not realistic. It's Senya. Like, Dad, Mom, you were both okay.
Senya! Oh,
it's like, my angel. Let me see your face. It's like, Senya, Veronica, where's Veronica? Aren't you together? It's like, what? I thought Veronica, sister, would be back here already. Look, wait. Sister should be nearby here, though. From the north, I can sense a familiar strength. I think it's more than that.
この感じ
It's like
お姉様のものです
a twin's instinct. And she's saying, this feeling, it's my sister. Let's go find her. And the game is literally pointing me in one of these directions. I think to the north? But probably that forest. But I have a feeling something will happen when we go there. Let us do a proper save first. This way. And to the right. Oh my gosh. Oh, we were able to go through. Nice. I think it's... Oops. Where is the save point? Here? It's this dude? Okay. He's saying he's not like a priest much anymore, but... That's kind of what he said. I'm not really like a priest much more, but... Okay. We're back on track now. And things are getting good. Can watch Titanic in Bangkok traffic. You're right, actually, Kitty. But still, please, please, please be careful, okay? I'm serious. Like, it's not worth your safety and health. I know that sounds kind of like cheesy and cringy, but I mean, like, we care about your safety. Kitty, please. Safety first. But past that, you're an adult. I'll trust your judgment, and I have been in Bangkok traffic. I know how bad it is. I do. In fact, it's the worst I've ever experienced in my life. I tell all my friends that even before we met you. It's like Bangkok traffic is the worst ever. I've been to Beijing. I've been to I have been to Shanghai. I've been to Guangzhou. I've been to Hong Kong. I've been to London, I've been to New York, you name it, like a lot of big cities that you would think have heavy traffic. I've been to Tokyo, obviously, Kyoto, like nothing is as bad as Bangkok. Not even Beijing. Nothing is as bad as Bangkok. It is the worst. Like, by far. It's not even close. If anyone has seen Bangkok traffic, they would know. Nothing beats Bangkok in terms of traffic. I don't know why you guys have it so bad. But we literally called an Uber or something similar to an Uber. I think it was Uber actually. At our hotel. And the car was like, basically like, I don't know, something like 1 kilometer away, maybe? I swear it took like half an hour for it to get to us. It was just down the street. Like, you know, not super duper far. I was like, are you serious? Might not have even been like 1 kilometer. It might have been like 500 meters. Anyway, it was close. But the traffic was just so bad. And then we got in, and obviously he couldn't move. So we just got in, and we just rode the Uber for like half an hour, barely moved. Eventually we just got out and walked. Like, I'm serious. We just got out and walked. He's like, can we just get out? And he was like, yeah, sure. So we just got out, ended the ride early, paid whatever we were supposed to pay up to that point. It was really cheap. Ubers don't make money in Bangkok, I don't think. It was so cheap. I was like, how can you make money like that? Gasoline still costs the same, you know? Thailand, like, other things might be cheaper in Thailand, but gasoline, you cannot. You cannot do that. It's the same price around the world. And then, you know, just a little bit of fluctuation based on location. It's just doesn't make sense. How you guys drive in Thailand. It just makes no sense at all. Alright, so we're gonna craft. I want to craft an axe. So I might as well do this. So we can get another king axe, or we can... Ooh, this one's actually a better axe. Let's see if we can get a good one. Oh, so that's what this does. But it's only up and down. That was good, I guess. Now I can't do it anymore. Okay. I think I can do this once down here. Oh crap. think this is safe here. Okay, this is pretty good. So we can do maybe a double over here. Oh dang, that was really good. Yeah, we can just do a few of these now. And we're Gucci. I think I'll do one more of these. Okay, that's pretty good. +3! Looks like. Blizzard Axe. I'm gonna make one more of the exact same thing. Oh, I need something. I need ice Kesho. I don't even know where I got that, but I guess it's a one-time item. Okay, so we can only get one, but at least we did well when we made it. Actually, let me see what else we can make. Ring? No, that's a sucky one. Can't tell what's a staff, so I'm just gonna go with Zembu, which means everything. So staves are here. We're just looking for a really good one. Oh, we actually only have 3 choices and they all suck. Too bad. Blizzard Axe, King Axe. Okay, so I guess we buy the best staff rather than... Yeah, because these are for Senya. By the way, they're just not that good. Yeah, I think we have better staffs than these. They're really pretty lame. They're very lame. What the heck? Okay. Well then I guess we're good for now. So Greg only gets one of these axes, but that's fine. We'll still put it on him. Greg. So you wear... The main axe should be the Blizzard Axe, because it's the better axe. Where the heck is it? Ooh, he can wear this metal slime sword. I didn't realize. But yeah, he seems to be an axe specialist. Plus his axe moves are really good. Oh, there it is. Blizzard Axe. Yeah. And then... we're going to... Double Fist! With King Axe. Yay. Looks cool. Alright. The alternative is this one, which is weaker, so... Yeah, we'll be giving up the shield, so he'll have less defense, but that's okay. Because he has Haguremetar Helmet +3 and Haguremetar Yoroi +1. Or +0, actually. But yeah, it should be plenty. It doesn't have any alternative looks yet. Oh god. Sylvia's really good, but he looks ridiculous, and I can't change it as long as I'm wearing this carnival armor. Because he only has parade, carnival, and nothing, which basically means he'll default to his carnival, so it's like, oh my god, I don't have a choice. I think we've seen enough of the swimsuit. You know, it sounds crazy to say, but this one is actually pretty good, but we've also seen quite a bit of this, so... I mean, let me know if you want to see this, otherwise we'll just go back to normal. You know, I like the variety, but I mean, we've given everything a reasonable amount of time. We could do this one just because this is a modded one, so it's extra skimpy. We could do it for a little while. And then I think we just started this one, so we could use it for a couple more hours, honestly. Although we haven't used the nothing for a long time, this one. I actually like this one a lot. Like, this is probably my favorite. It kind of really grew on me. This one's my... Oh, this one's the worst. You can't even run with this one. It's really bad. So let's do it. Oh my god, he starts doing that. Yeah, I can't. No. If it was just the look and he still was able to run and stuff, I'd be fine. I'd be like, okay, I don't like it, but it's doable. But when he can't run, like he can't sprint, like, no. No, this is a curse. I had this armor on for a long time, so I don't think we want that anymore. This one looks almost the same as this, so this is fine. I don't really have a strong preference between either one. I really like the Torodain one. Let's stick with this for a little while longer. Well, not this one. Forgot to actually select this. Okay. Martina, yeah, we could go with this for a little while. I don't have a choice with this. Senya, I think we should go back to normal. Because I think Kamiya we could also go back to normal. We've had this for a while. Yeah, let's go back to normal. This one we need something coat. We just don't have it, whatever it is. So for now, this is fine. And Law, I think, actually looks the best in this. It's either that or nothing. He also has Yugunoa option if I get the Yugunoa crown. He's probably just gonna look like a king. I think this is fine. Yeah, they're all looking their best, I think. But Martina, I like her standard stuff. And actually, Ken, I also like his Torodain one. And Sylvie just looks better without anything on, but Carnival one gives him a lot of Miyoku, which might be good, I don't know. Alright, let's go see if Veronica is quickly going to be added to our team or not. Oops, wrong way. Can't even see, I'm just traveling based on the minimap. I'm just looking at the minimap, I'm not looking at where I'm going at all. Da, 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 da. I have a feeling something's going to be wrong with Veronica. Let's see. He said there's basically nothing in front except for a forest. Let's see. Basically, we're going to find Veronica here. For sure. It's just a given. This is the place that me and my sister always used to play here. I thought she would be here, but... Where are you, sister? Something seems sussy. Please wake up, sister. You'll catch a cold. Oh, it really is her. Sister, what happened to you? The hero's mark and sister's staff is both growing. Please touch the staff, then maybe. I think something happened to Veronica. We're not going to get her back right away. We have to earn her back. We're seeing a flashback of when the world tree collapsed by Urunoga that day. Wait, oh no, the world tree. At this rate, the world is gonna... Oh. Climax. This is gonna be a cool cutscene, I think. The staff? Was that her staff or the one that I just gave her?
早くなんとかしないと。
I have to do something quickly or everyone's gonna die. Well, actually, lose is more correct here.
私はどうなってもいい。
I don't care what happens to me.
みんな絶対に
I
生き延
have
び
to
て
make sure everyone
あい
lives
つから世界を救ってちょうだい。
and save the world from that demon king. Oh, she blasted him away.
またいつか同じ葉のもとに生まれましょう。
Like Senya, let's be born again in the same leaf.
頼んだわよ。
Please take care of the hero. It's actually pretty good, I think, yeah. Pretty solid. I wouldn't say like it's... I don't know. I don't think it's like the best ever, but it's very good. To the point where I don't even notice it, you know? The sign of bad voice acting is when it's so bad that it bothers you. So if it doesn't break the immersion, I consider it pretty good. Ooh, the clothing on Martina is a little bit too risky.
お姉様
You can see sides of her
私
aerials.
たちを助けるために。
So she said, "Oh, sister saved us all." What? She disappeared. Uh-oh. Did we lose Veronica?
あなた最後の力を振り絞って私たちのことを。
You used your last strength to save us.
くそ
Damn it.
ベロニカ
Veronica. Is that you, Kitty, spamming adult form hype? If you want, we can do that. But only, and I'm not making this up, you can get her adult form back only on PC Master Race. I am not making this up. It's just the superior platform. You know it. I know it. If you want adult Veronica, you have to play on PC Master Race.
もう
I am not making this up. You can look it up.
どこにもいないのですね。これが
Like, sister, you are no longer anywhere. This
私は
was the sister's
全
choice.
てを受け止めます。
I will take care of everything from
お
here.
父様とお母様と
Dad and mom and everyone from my city.
きちんとお伝えしなけ
We
れば。
must tell everyone. Dude, Veronica was my favorite character. No. Oh my gosh. Plot twist. In a bad way. Maybe Senya will gain all her powers though, because they're twins. I bet you it'll be something like that. Senya will still have Veronica's power. I bet. Plus, she successfully saved everyone, except for herself. That explains a lot on what Legshot said a while back. Because he played this game before, he knows, but he didn't spoil it for us, but he very vaguely said, oh, it makes sense why there's no Veronica and Senya's individual scenario. Because at first it was like Sylvia and Camus and Martina and Law, and I was like, okay, so everyone's gonna have a scenario, and then they skipped Veronica and Senya. I was like, what? And Legshot was like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but I won't tell you why. So they're praying to the world tree. Another life that was born here in Damuda, the city's name, was gone again. One of the twins, Veronica's soul, We hope it'll make it back to the world tree and become a new leaf, not lose sight of its path. Prayers don't work in the real world, but this is a video game, don't forget. Prayers are much more powerful in video games, or rather, we don't know how powerful they are within the video game world. It's basically a funeral they're having right now. I'm pretty disappointed. I did not think Veronica would die. Like, she's literally my favorite character. Why did it have to be her? Although Martina would have sucked too. Senya, any of the women would have sucked, but Veronica was literally one of my favorites. She's saying more pretty similar prayer. That her soul would be going to the world tree properly, and I hope everyone will send their prayers as well for Veronica. Veronica's soul, actually, is what they're focusing on. Spirit or soul. That's Veronica's dad and mom, by the way. And so, by association, Senya's mom and dad as well. They're twins. Like, Veronica, my angel. This is too much. This goodbye is too much. Senya seems to be doing okay, but their parents are drowning in sorrow. I can't watch. I have something to talk to with everyone. Please come to the... I can't translate the location. I just don't know how. Daiseido. So it's probably the major building there. Alright, so she's probably going to tell us the same thing. Yep, he has something important to say. Please come to the building. I think it's that one, but I'm actually not sure. Yeah, it is. It's the one straight ahead. Like a major auditorium or something. Let's save real quick. Oh, this dude also said it's really sad that Veronica has passed away. I didn't know you liked them young? What are you talking about, Lindo? I'm trying to be funny? Okay, time to cry a river. No, I might get in my way. I don't have to be up early tomorrow. I'm kind of enjoying this, but I should start thinking about wrapping up at the same time. Let's do just a little bit more. And yes, I like them young. Actually, Veronica is not young. She just looks young. She's the same age as Senya. She's supposed to look exactly the same. She's just, you know, got her magic power sucked out at an earlier point. He guessed why we are here. It's like, because I've seen a certain dream that I thought was the guidance of the world tree. In that dream, Ken and Senya were at a kind of a strange island that floats in the sky. But we did not see Veronica in that dream. And so he was worried that something would happen to Veronica. He had a bad feeling, but he couldn't believe that this actually happened. That the dream would become true. What he saw in the dream kind of reminded him of one thing he read in a story or something of that sort. Something that runs across the sky something that is connected to the hero. It came out in the dream. An island in the skies. God's servant Ketos. I'm turning the libraries inside out to look into this Ketos. If I find out anything, I will let you know. Today you must be tired. We've gotten a place to sleep for you ready. So please go and rest. By the way, the picture in the background in that particular scene is from Dragon Quest III. It's crazy. So these are just like tributes to other Dragon Quest games. That is a Dragon Quest III picture for sure. Oh! Oh! Wow! They're connecting the stories between Dragon Quests. Oh, dang! This one is from this Dragon Quest. There's nothing. I think they're kind of connecting the stories in this game. Roshu. This is talking about a hero in the past named Roshu. His legend. This is when he was born. And yes, I'm not the one making these stories, so... Wow, it's almost like they foretold the falling of the world tree, because this looks exactly like that. Yeah, this is the picture that shows the tree of life is more appropriate for this particular one. Inochi no Taiju, even though it's world, I've been calling it world tree. In a more direct translation, is actually the tree of life. So all lives come and go from the leaves of this tree. That's how the lore of this world goes. This is not new. We knew this all along. I've been trying to explain that, but I don't think most people would have caught that because I only said it like, 3, 4, 5 times out of, 69 hours I've been streaming or whatever this game. Yeah, I just came up with number 69, but it's actually kind of close to that, so that's why I said 69. Not because I wanted to say 69. Yeah, it's somewhere around 70 actually, 72 hours, so it's not 69, now that I think about it. Yeah, and this is just a picture showing the world tree falling. But, of course, this picture would have existed prior to that, so it was a prediction, or a fortune-telling of something. Almost like they knew that this was the fate of the world tree. Yeah, this one is the coolest one for me, because it's actually, that look right there is almost certainly from Dragon Quest III. But it has the hero's mark from Dragon Quest XI, this game. And in this picture, he's called Roshu. So Roshu might be the hero from Dragon Quest III, which is Edric in English and Roto in Japanese Dragon Quest. So Roshu and Roto might be the same person, just with a different name. Which would connect all of the Dragon Quest worlds, or at least a lot of them, not all of them. Very cool. Well, I tried my best to explain it, but you would get it much more if you were a Dragon Quest veteran, and most people are not. In fact, even I haven't played most series of most games. Like I've only played Final Fantasy 4 and 6 and 8 and 10. 4, 6, 8, 10, in fact. And 1. I played 1. But Dragon Quest I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 11. So I played a lot of them by comparison. Like, more than any other series I think I played Dragon Quest. So if they make references to the other Dragon Quest, I actually know what they're talking about. I can recognize music, scenes, characters, everything. With the exception of 7 and 9. Which are probably considered less significant. Yeah, I think he's just telling us to go to the inn. Everyone's very sad. I'm sad too. I would have rather lost Camus' little sister than Veronica. Yes, that's true. 3DS can play every mainline Dragon Quest, including 9, which makes it uniquely the only system that can play every Dragon Quest. I think it could even play 10, but I could be wrong. But it could play every other one. For sure. I've confirmed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is a 7, just not the reimagined. It's like a previous 7. I think it's a remake of PS1 7. And 8, of course, you played 8. And then 9 is only on DS. And then 11, you know, is on DS. We know about that. So yeah, every Dragon Quest is on DS. It's pretty amazing. Just like every Xenoblade is on Switch. Kind of cool. Yeah, while I was thinking of all that stuff to say, I kind of lost track of what I was doing. I was trying to go to the inn, but instead I ended up saving, which is fine too. Sorry, if I had water right now, I would drink it. My throat feels a little bit dry, but... Okay. Dude, where is the inn? Ah, went the wrong way. By the way, I keep forgetting, but I actually have 50,000 gold in the bank. I have way more than I actually show. And the bank is... No, they ran with my money again! Not in this game, too! Oh! I can't get my money! I'm never trusting a video game bank again. Ever. They never give you back your money. Luckily, I still have a lot of money. From somewhere you hear the sound of a harp. Damn, Ken looks sick. His face looks red. The skin tone is very unnatural, actually. Anyway, the person playing the harp is almost certainly Senya. But first we have to loot. I think we've already looted this room, but let's make sure. Nothing's more important than looting. Legshot has taught me well. I mean, Loot King. What I meant to say. Oh, the bank is back. Give me my money, you... What? Since Veronica's mother and father were so overcome with sadness, Senya took care of all of the things regarding her passing. Everything like her funeral has completed successfully, but Senya has been fighting her sadness and I'm worried about her. But she won't give me my money! Oh my god. At least she hasn't run away. Seems kind of inappropriate for the occasion. She's wearing like that. It's almost as if the sky is crying. It's like the last time I met Eleanor-sama, which is the main character's mother. She's no longer with us. 16 years ago. When I dropped you in the river. Ever since then, I trained hard so I can protect the people that are important to me. But I'm still weak. And I can't protect every life on Earth. Veronica was much stronger. Oh, heavy words. Anyway, yeah, this might be a little bit too risque. It's actually showing, like, almost showing her nipples. It's a modded, uniform. Otherwise it looks good, but it's just a little bit close on them. I think it'll be fine. I don't think it'll actually get banned. There's even a fishnet to block it, so I think it's fine. I kind of like her in her regular clothing too. And it hasn't been in her regular clothing for a long time. Maybe it's time to switch back. See, like if you look closely, how do you look closely? There. You could actually see. See? It's just a little bit risky. Yeah, let's go back to our standard. I don't want to get in trouble. There's also this and this. This one's fine, but we've had it for a while already. I think it's kind of... Oops. Is it this? Whoop. What? What? I didn't mean to pick it, but... Sure. Let's go back to standard. Standard looks pretty good on her, I think. It's a pretty decent outfit. This is just... I can't change it, but it's like... Greg looks cool. I like. Although the axe on his left hand looks cooler than the one on his right, but the one on the right is actually a stronger axe. Yeah, she changes. Just like that. Magic. Alright. Excuse me. Don't worry, Martina probably has the most costumes in this whole game. Wouldn't surprise me if that were the case. So we'll be getting more outfits to try on with her shortly. Almost sure of it. Okay, where are we going? And why? And what? And why? And what? Okay. I guess we're gonna go look for... Oh, there's Sylvia, by the way. Pretty easy to spot him. Oh, you can't sleep. I've also been thinking. Although I want to make everyone laugh and be stronger, right now I don't think I can either. I'm still incomplete as a entertainer. By the way, I can hear a harp from the direction of the accommodation. Is this Senya's harp? I thought we were at... Yeah, we're here. So I guess I'm supposed to find the source of this music. Trying to see if the game is helping me out with with the stereo to see which direction it's coming from. I guess it's over here. It's talking about how the world tree is each leaf is a life. It's pretty hard to read and translate, but it's talking about like suffering and small things and the world tree and Veronica's life, basically. This song is a famous one that has been brought down for a long time in this land. It's a sad love song. Who left behind a song like this? We don't know. But ever since I was small, I liked this song. Or this... Yeah, this song. Ever since the world tree fell, there's been something that's left in my heart. Flashback, clearly. You can tell by the vignetting. Sister. When we're born and when we're gone, it's probably the same, isn't it? Senya is always trash, so I'm not sure. Actually, I think I've seen this scene before. I don't know why she would say that. And then Veronica says, well, we hope that would be true. Senya, promise me. Even if something happens to me, you will go on living on your own. Almost like Veronica knew, huh? Senya says, I can't make a promise like that. If sister goes
考え
away,
られませんわ。
I can't imagine life without you. They're twins, by the way. Yuri? They're twins!
私は
Kitty.
ずっと後悔していました。
They're twins. Veronica looks exactly the same as Sanya, so that supports.
お姉様も
That
安
checks
心
out
して
completely.
天に召されたのではなく、
It's just that Veronica has been affected by
お
it.
姉様の言う通り、私はグズだったんです。
Just like sister says,
言葉
I
や
was
記号
trash.
を覚えるのも、道
For
を
me to
歩
learn
くのも、
spells and
何も
words
かもお姉様より遅
and
れ
walk
て、
around, I was much later than my sister. Again, they were born on the same day. They're twins, right?
ですが、
I hope we've established
ま
that.
さかこ
But
んな時
just to
に
be
まで
clarifying.
先に行かれてしまうなん
But
て。
I can't believe that Veronica went and died first. This is a significant plot point around this story.
少しだけ、ほんの少しだけ、あなたの隣
Sorry,
で
Ken.
泣かせて
Just
く
a
ださい。
little bit. Let me cry next to you.
ごめんなさい。やっと心の迷いが晴れました。
Sorry.
お姉様が助け
Finally,
てくれ
the
たこの命、
wanderings of my
精一杯未来へつないでみせま
heart
す。
have been conquered. Something like that. It's not really, but now I will be able to focus. Oh, he cut her hair. Holy crap.
もう涙は見せません。
I will not show tears anymore. Goodbye. Dang. This is pretty serious for a Dragon Quest to do something this drastic. What? That's Veronica's staff. Yeah, I think Senya gains Veronica's power. Holy crap, dude. Resident Evil Code Veronica.
この力
It's a
は
different Veronica.
もしかして
This strength, is it? Yeah, Senya gets Veronica's power. Oh my god. What a plot twist for a Dragon Quest game. No wonder people say this is the
お
best
姉
one.
様
Veronica's strength and spells all became Senya's. Dude. Oh, that stings. Like I said, one of my favorite characters. In this game, she probably was my favorite character. Veronica was cool, man. I think I liked her better with long hair, but short hair is a look too. I don't mind it. Yeah, she still has a cute look. Veronica's left me behind many things. I won't wander any longer. I'll stay here for a little while longer. Please go back to the inn and sleep. I think I will. Let me talk to this person first. Oh, it's Martina. I wasn't sure who it was. Ah. Seems like the rain has stopped. Up until earlier, the sky seemed like it was crying, but now all the clouds are gone, and it seems like it's clear. Maybe we should go back and sleep. Yep, we should. In real life too, we should sleep. But this is just getting so good, it's hard to. We'll go back to bed. Dang, dude. I think I've already thought this was the best Dragon Quest game I've ever played, and I think it's being further cemented. 8 was great. I really liked SNES 3, but this takes the cake. I'm pretty sure by the end of this game, this will be by far my favorite. I did like 3 a lot, too. 3 SNES was pretty good. For me. 8 was really nice, actually. 8 was really good. I really liked the open world. Hey, there's Senya. Good morning. It's morning now.
長老様が宿屋にいらして、皆様をゼーランド山の山頂までご案内するようにと言い、出て行かれたのです。先に起きていた他の皆様は、
The Choro,
すでに
so
山
the
頂の方へ
elder,
向かわれました。
told me to
さあ、
guide you
私たちも
to
参りましょう。
somewhere
大聖堂近くの山道を抜ければ、長老様の
further up the mountain,
ゼーラン
basically.
ド山の山頂へ行け
Zeranda
ます。
Mountain at the top. I will guide you there. Something along those lines. Alright, I think as much as I want to keep going, we have to stop sometime, so let that be now. Hey, there's Senya with her new shorter hair. Alright, let's save and we will call it a night. Wow. Dude, I really think Veronica is gone. I really think so. At first I was like, maybe the story is gonna change so that she comes back later. But when Senya got all of her power and spells, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. So maybe she'll still kind of be available later in some shape or form, but I think she might really be gone. That's crazy. We don't know for sure, of course. It's just a video game, so... But it might be one of those situations where, like, they really killed off a character in this game. Potentially. Because we got Greg instead. We had 7 characters before, and we still have 7 characters now, so... Yeah, I don't like my odds of getting her back, but, we'll see. This is pretty peak, though, from a story point of view. As far as Dragon Quest stories, which I don't really think are super, super good, with the exception of maybe 5. 5 was pretty good. But other than that, don't have high expectations for Dragon Quest games, so I'm like, wow, this one's pretty good. Even though as a game it could be a little bit better, but it's pretty dang good game too. I think I'm just not super into turn-based, so there's only so much I can enjoy it, but yeah, definitely a really, really good Dragon Quest game. Probably the best one. And that's what most people say. Most people say Dragon Quest is... 11 is the best Dragon Quest. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you were able to watch a lot of that. If you liked it, then that's great. If you didn't, well, sorry. I'll keep trying to keep things interesting, change up the games, but yeah, at the same time I gotta play something that's sustainable for me, so it's mostly for the hangout. So yeah, have a good day or night wherever you are. Make sure to eat well, drink well. I was about to say smoke. Don't smoke if possible. Do things that are good for you, exercise, be happy, hang out with your friends and your loved ones. Make sure to tell them once in a while that you love them. And we will see you again, hopefully very soon. Alright. Good night. Bye.